What is going on, tech enthusiasts and digital freedom fighters? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving headfirst into a topic that has absolutely captivated the tech world, sparked intense debate, and landed squarely on the front page of Hacker News. The OpenWrt One router. If you've been anywhere near the internet's more technical corners this past week, you've undoubtedly seen the buzz. People are literally freaking out. And honestly, for very good reason. This isn't just another gadget. It represents a significant shift, a potential game changer in how we think about and interact with our home networks. So, what exactly is the OpenWrt One? And why is it making such monumental waves? Well, buckle up, because we're about to break down why this open hardware router, born from a direct collaboration with the OpenWrt community itself, is so much more than just a piece of network equipment. It's a statement. It's a commitment to user control, unparalleled security, and ultimate customization. It promises to deliver a level of transparency and performance that most commercial routers simply can't or won't offer. And by the end of this video, I think you'll understand why this project is not just cool, but potentially revolutionary for anyone who cares about their digital sovereignty. Before we dive into the one, let's make sure we're all on the same page about OpenWrt itself. For those unfamiliar, OpenWrt is essentially a highly versatile, open-source Linux-based operating system designed for embedded devices like routers. Think of it as putting a full-fledged, highly customizable Linux distribution onto your home router. What does that mean for you? It means you're no longer confined by the often limited, outdated, or buggy firmware provided by your router's manufacturer. With OpenWrt, you gain access to an incredible array of features and functionalities that drastically enhance your network's security, performance, and flexibility. You can install thousands of packages, turn your router into a VPN server or client, run ad blockers like AdGuard Home directly on your network, set up advanced COS rules, implement granular parental controls, even transform it into a small NAS or a home automation hub. The possibilities are vast, limited only by the hardware itself and your imagination. It's about taking back control from proprietary black boxes and truly owning your network infrastructure. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a fundamental shift in ownership and capability. Now, traditionally, to get OpenWrt running, you'd buy a compatible router, often from a list of community-supported devices, and then manually flash the OpenWrt firmware onto it. This process, while rewarding, can sometimes be a bit daunting for newcomers. It might involve specific steps, potential bricking risks if not done correctly, and the ongoing challenge of finding hardware that is fully supported and performs optimally with OpenWrt's capabilities. This often meant compromises, either on the hardware side, or in terms of ease of getting started. This is precisely where the OpenWrt One steps in as a true game changer. But the innovation doesn't stop at just running OpenWrt. The key differentiator here, and what truly sent Hacker News into a frenzy, is the open hardware aspect. What does open hardware really mean? It means that the design specifications of the physical device, the schematics, the bill of materials, BOM, the PCB layouts, even the mechanical CAD files, are all publicly available. Just like open source software allows you to inspect, modify, and distribute its code, open hardware allows you to understand, verify, modify, and even manufacture the physical device itself. This level of transparency is virtually unheard of in the consumer electronics space, especially for something as critical as a network router. For years, we've bought routers that are essentially sealed black boxes, with proprietary chipsets, undocumented firmware, and designs that are kept under lock and key. This lack of transparency leads to concerns about security vulnerabilities, backdoors, planned obsolescence, and a general inability for users to truly understand or control their network's foundation. Open hardware, on the other hand, fosters trust, promotes innovation through community involvement, extends device longevity through repairability, and empowers users like never before. It's a huge step towards democratizing technology and putting the power back into the hands of the consumer and the community. And that brings us to the star of the show, the OpenWrt One. This isn't just a generic router that happens to run OpenWrt. This device was designed from the ground up, in a direct partnership between hardware developers and the OpenWrt project maintainers themselves. This collaboration ensures that the hardware is not just compatible, but optimized for OpenWrt. It means seamless integration, full driver support out of the box, and a guarantee of long-term support directly from the community that built the software. No more worrying about obscure hardware revisions breaking compatibility, or manufacturers dropping support after a year. The OpenWrt One is engineered to be a flagship device, a reference platform for the future of OpenWrt, and a testament to what's possible when hardware and software teams work in perfect harmony with open principles as their guide. Let's talk specs. Because while open principles are great, a router still needs to perform. While the final, official specifications are still being detailed, the core design principles point to a powerful and versatile device. We're talking about a robust CPU, often a modern ARM-based society, capable of handling high throughput, complex routing tasks, VPN encryption, and running multiple additional services without breaking a sweat. Expect ample RAM, typically in the gigabytes, not megabytes, which is crucial for stability and for running numerous OpenWrt packages concurrently. Flash storage will also be generous, allowing for larger firmware images and plenty of space for user configurations and installed applications. Connectivity will be top tier, featuring multiple gigabit Ethernet ports, potentially even 2.5 gigabit or higher on some configurations, ensuring blazing fast wired connections. And, of course, next-generation Wi-Fi capabilities. We're talking Wi-Fi 6 or even Wi-Fi 7 potentially, to provide cutting-edge wireless performance across your home. The inclusion of USB 3.0 ports for external storage or peripherals, and possibly even GPIO pins for advanced DIY projects, further expands its utility far beyond a typical consumer router. This isn't just a router. It's a mini server, a development board, and the command center for your smart home, all rolled into one, designed to be future-proof and incredibly adaptable. So, why does the OpenWrt One change everything for you? Let me count the ways. First, unprecedented security and privacy. With open hardware and open-source software, there are no hidden backdoors. No proprietary secrets. The entire stack can be audited by the community. You have full control over your data. It's not being sent to some unknown server by your router manufacturer. You can implement robust firewalls, run your own VPN, and block ads at the network level, securing every device in your home from trackers and malicious content. Second, superior performance and reliability. OpenWrt is meticulously optimized, without the bloatware and unnecessary features often found in proprietary firmware. OpenWrt runs lean and mean. This translates to more stable connections, lower latency, and higher throughput. Furthermore, the community-driven development ensures quick bug fixes and continuous improvements, often far outpacing what commercial vendors provide. Third, ultimate customization and control. As I mentioned, the possibilities are virtually endless. Want to set up a guest Wi-Fi network that's isolated from your main network? Easy. Want to monitor bandwidth usage for specific devices? Done. Want to integrate your smart home devices directly into your router for better control and local processing? The OpenWrt One gives you the power to do all of this and more. It empowers you to tailor your network precisely to your needs, rather than being stuck with what the manufacturer thought you wanted. Fourth, longevity and sustainability. Open hardware means repairability. If a component fails, you have the schematics to potentially fix it yourself or have it repaired. This combats planned obsolescence, reducing e-waste and saving you money in the long run. Plus, with a vibrant community providing updates and support, this router isn't going to become obsolete in a couple of years because the manufacturer decided to stop releasing firmware. This is a device built to last and evolve. Finally, and importantly, it's an asterisk educational tool for anyone interested in networking, Linux, or embedded systems. The OpenWrt One provides an incredible platform for learning and experimentation. You can delve into the intricacies of networking protocols, understand how your network truly functions, and even contribute back to the project. It's a gateway to deeper technical understanding and hands-on experience. The discussions on Hacker News perfectly illustrate why this is such a significant moment. The community reaction has been overwhelmingly positive, tempered by the usual healthy skepticism and deep technical questions characteristic of HN. People are excited about the prospect of a router where they truly own the entire stack, hardware and software. Questions about driver support for cutting-edge Wi-Fi chips, the choice of society, the power efficiency, and, of course, the anticipated price point dominated the threads. There's a clear demand for devices that prioritize user freedom and transparency over closed ecosystems. Many are comparing it to the early days of personal computing, where enthusiasts built their own machines, understanding every component. The OpenWrt One harks back to that ethos. But for modern networking, the common sentiment is a longing for reliable, secure, and customizable networking gear that isn't beholden to corporate roadmaps or arbitrary limitations. It's a validation of the open source movement's principles, applied to a critical piece of infrastructure in our digital lives. So, who is the OpenWrt One for? Is it for everyone? Probably not the average user who just wants to plug something in and forget about it. But if you're a tech enthusiast, a privacy advocate, a network engineer, a small business owner who values security, a developer who needs a robust embedded Linux platform, or just someone who's fed up with the limitations of consumer-grade routers, then the OpenWrt One is absolutely for you. If you appreciate the freedom to tinker, to secure your network on your own terms, and to invest in a piece of hardware that grows with your needs rather than becoming obsolete, then this device is poised to be your next essential piece of kit. Of course, no product is without its considerations. For newcomers, there might be a steeper learning curve than a typical consumer router with a simplified web interface. While OpenWrt has made significant strides in user-friendliness, diving into advanced configurations still requires some technical aptitude. But for those willing to invest a little time, the rewards are immense. The initial cost might also be slightly higher than a basic off-the-shelf router. But when you consider the longevity, performance, and features, the value proposition quickly becomes clear. Looking ahead, the OpenWrt One signifies a broader trend towards user empowerment and open standards in technology. It's a beacon for what the future of networking could look like, a future where transparency, control, and community-driven innovation are prioritized. It challenges the status quo of proprietary hardware and closed ecosystems, offering a compelling alternative that truly puts the user first. This project isn't just about selling a router. It's about pushing the boundaries of what's possible when a dedicated community collaborates with developers to build something truly open and powerful. What are your thoughts on the OpenWrt One? Are you as excited as I am about the prospect of a truly open hardware router? Do you think this will spark a wider movement in the consumer electronics industry? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspectives, your questions, and what features you're most excited about. If you found this deep dive informative, please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more cutting-edge tech analysis. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.